Burns had then texted her friends and said, one of her friends, sorry, and told her friend how much of a good time she really had and that she was ready to go home. Could her friend book her an Uber? Remember that her friend should book her the Uber.
Is young Philly innocent? Let's watch a video and see.
So the media is concealing who this female is. So everyone's like, who is this mysterious female? This mysterious female is Miss Emma Burns, the one and only. And round of applause for Miss Emma Burns. Yasharmuta. So why am I so annoyed? It's because Emma Burns' friends have come out and they have exposed her. Emma went to the hotel with young Philly and they both had a mutual agreement. When you have a mutual agreement, babes, it's consensual. So there's no rape. It is consensual. Yes, if they, take it a bit further and stuff, then okay, yeah, it is a bit too much and charges can be pressed. But it was a mutual agreement. Emma Burns had then texted her friends and said, one of her friends, sorry, and told her friend how much of a good time she really had and that she was ready to go home. Could her friend book her an Uber? Remember that her friend should book her the Uber, but she's a Please remember these two things, okay? Because we're going to be very logic here. Her friend should book her the Uber. When her friend was going to book her the Uber, she then told her friend, oh, actually, I don't need it anymore. That doesn't sound like someone who's being sexual, Emma. That sounds like someone who's having a god time. Because if you were being, you are in a hotel where there are hundreds of people on the same level. You could scream. You could text a friend because it seems your phone was working really fine, Miss Ma'ams. You could run down to reception and tell reception to call the police if your life was at any danger or there was any threat of your safety. Those are three things you could have done. Screaming would have probably been the best one because I can guarantee you there would have been someone next door because we know how hotels in Australia is booked, packed and busy. Okay. Emma, you are you are also a there is nothing wrong with that because if I could check my coin, I will too. So I am not bashing you for that in any way, shape or form, Emma. But it's pretty obvious your isn't taking you anywhere. The fact that you have to ask your friend to book you an Uber. Now, WA. I'm not from WA, but currently I am in Western Australia. Western Australia is not like other states in Australia. Example, Sydney. To get a 30-minute ride on an Uber could cost you about $80. In Western Australia, when I do book Ubers, somewhere that's 30 minutes away, it can cost me $15 to $20. An Uber is not that expensive. So clearly, sweetheart, your trip isn't going the way you thought it would go. So, because it's not going that way, you now want to use young Philly.
I'd like to know who this Emma Burns person is. Because this woman is coming out and she's spilling the beans. I don't know her name, but she's spilling the beans. And respect due to her. Big ups to her. Right? We need more women like her to come forward and say that, well, some of these women are lying about men essaying them, right? So big ups to her, whoever she is, sending her all my big ups. But let's continue to hear more of this story.
For funds, and you knew what you were doing, but you're not going to get away lightly with this one. Emma Burns has also done this to another rapper before. Sorry, she has tried to do this to another rapper. I don't know if it's a rapper or a musician. Bryson Tyler. I don't really know who it is. But she has tried to do this to someone else before and it was unsuccessful. But now she thinks she has hit the jackpot with young Philly. So everyone going around the media talking about this young Philly, they need to stop. They need to stop. Because this guy is genuinely innocent. Her friends have come out and said what she did. She knew what she was doing. So I understand people are like, oh, don't victim shame, don't victim blame. As someone who...
And you know the thing about it, yeah? As soon as the story came out, a lot of black people came out and was trashing young Philly. But I thought back to myself, things like this have happened before to black men. Things like this have happened to black men before. You know, we got the Mike Tysons and the rest of them. This has happened to before. So we can't be too quick to assume that, oh, you know, he did it and he's a horrible person. No. There's some women out there who tell lies. And we have to be aware of this. Some women out there are predators. This Emma Burns person, she sounds like a predator. And she should be brought to justice. She should be brought to justice for lying. She wants to tarnish a man's life for what? Let's get back in the video.
I was been through something like that myself as a child. I will never sit there and back the predator ever. But this generation, you guys take it too far with, you have to believe the females because of that. You know that saying that you guys are putting out there, that you have to believe the females are taking the, and innocent men are being blamed for things that they genuinely have not done. Now people are going to say, oh, but what about the assault charges? Let's be for real, those assault charges came from him. We are all grown on this app. Well, I hope we are all grown. Some females, including myself, and I'm sure some of you guys watching this, we get some other foul. We may not think it's fair, we find it attractive. Some other people are not necessarily into those things. Emma is clearly into that. But now it's become an issue. This is wrong. You guys need to stop enabling females who think it's okay to ruin people's lives.
Facts.
It is not okay.
Facts.
You knew the agreement when you were going into that hotel. You knew what you were there to do. You knew the man didn't want anything with you after. How is it possible that he would want anything after that? He is from the United Kingdom. He was here to perform and go back to his everyday life. But instead, you have ruined that for him. I'm not saying young Billy is a broke person. I don't know what his funds are like. Now he's stuck in a country that's foreign to him till December. He has to pay for accommodation. He has to pay a lot of things. When you're a foreigner in a country, it can be expensive.
Yeah, very costly.
He's out of pocket because of you. Now he has legal fees to pay for. That's not fair. And we should not be enabling females that do this. And these other TikTokers that are on live bashing this man, that's not right.
Yes.
That's not right. That is wrong. And you are
very wrong.
That is wrong.
I see a lot of British platforms on TikTok tearing down young Philly as if he did it. There is no proof that he's done it yet. Right? It hasn't been proven that he's done anything yet. But you see, because he's a black man, black people and everyone else want to tear him down. I tell you, in this world, black man can't get a pass, even when he's innocent. And for those out there thinking, why am I making this a race issue? It is a race issue. Because a white man, when he does it, oh, he's innocent until proven guilty. He's innocent until proven guilty. But when it's a black man, he's guilty until proven innocent.
I'm not saying because she's a that, oh, you know, like, yeah, it can possibly happen. Of course it can happen. Just because someone's a, you know, doesn't mean that they can't be assaulted. They of course can be like, but when you consent to something and you and someone have agreed to it and you guys have done just as what you guys have agreed to, it is not Emma Burns. So this needs to stop. I don't know who Young Philly is. If you ask me, name one Philly song, I couldn't even tell you. I'll probably sing something else from the UK. I don't know Young Philly. But free Young Philly. And Australia, you guys need to get it the fuck together, because this is wrong. This is foul. Now, we wonder why a lot of musicians don't want to come here. We wonder why. We wonder why when Davido came here, he was kicking a certain nationality of people out of his boots. It's because these people get paranoid. Now, good luck to people wanting to come here for Promised Land next year. Now, you guys wonder why your favorite celebrities are so stuck up. It's because of people like Emma Burns. We need to get it together. This is wrong, what's happening to this man, and watching his name get dragged through the mud on TikTok is disgusting.
Very disgusting.
For you people that think it's okay, get it together. If you see a photo of Emma, I'm not even being rude. Me, I'm not a 10 out of 10 myself. I'm probably a 1 out of 10, and it's okay. I'm fine with that. Young Philly, not the most attractive himself, but not a bad looking person, but Emma, you long titty dingback water built buffalo bad sloppy body built girl. You babes, get it together. Get it the F together, because your own friends are not supporting the rubbish and the nonsense you are doing. You are foul. You are foul, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Go back to and actually do something. Do a little trick or two to make some money, but not trapping. Not trapping is not the word, but lying on an innocent black man. It's foul.
So we've come to the end of that interesting video. Yeah, free Young Philly. I mean, I don't know, but from the start I always thought he was innocent, and luckily this video has proven me to be right. But I hope Philly is innocent, because, you know, I'm supporting him. He's a black man, and things like these have happened to black men in the past before. So I'm showing my support to Young Philly. I mean, other people may disagree with me, but hey, he's a brother, so I'm going to support him. Anyway, like, comment and subscribe, and leave your comments down below in this video. This has been Sir Boss TV, signing out. I'm out.